Top 15 matchup here with plenty of intrigue because it's the SEC versus the Big 12. Two conferences with a long history of animosity match up once again. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Now they get set to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's got room to run. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. He's past the 30. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
God damn, them niggas ain't blocked shit or nothing.
About an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, and we got a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And he will be stuffed for no gain. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a completion made. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Turns it loose downfield. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Singleton. Fighting him off.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turn.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
This bitch dropped the ball, bro.
Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Here's the handoff.
Fuck, I missed that tackle.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Pass caught, second down. Inside give now from the shotgun. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
That's a first down for the offense.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
To the air, it's Penn. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. This one's going to fall incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Nittany Lions will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The pocket breaking down.
Ooh, had him.
But it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Whoa, bro.
Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks
Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch is made down the middle.
That shit up, Blight.
Recognizing the receiver's past the marker. Did a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid beating there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's a quick grab.
Oh, these ugly ass animations, bro. Let me catch the ball and turn off the field.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. Now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Auburn. This quarterback on fire today. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Penn. Hits the running back in the flat. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Makes the catch. And play moves the ball across midfield. He'll be set up for the 1st down at the 41.
We talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Wide open downfield. He'll finally go down, but it's a 1st down and much more. Great gain on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Nittany Lions looking to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of one.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold the 3 points.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. To throw, it's Penn. Looking to the end zone.
Damn, I couldn't get back there.
Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Went after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick catch over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And looking to throw now on first down.
Oh my gosh, bro. Look what this shit did, bro. That man knocked me off my whole route.
But they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Crazy,
Love
man.
to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Penn. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the
I
half.
don't know what the fuck
Now
that
the timeout
was.
is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call.
Oh my fucking gosh, bro.
Here he goes. Inside the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Nick Belongs. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And they get him down.
Damn, they really just did that shit, bro.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Powers now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Pitch to the back. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14.
Oh, they giving me the ugly animations, though.
Solid game.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Grab behind the line. It's Duke. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Now the try here for the extra point.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Dropping back. It's Penn. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Oh, They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The pass rush closing in. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner out. So hard to cover this.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. To throw, it's Penn. Pressure is coming. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Looking to throw yet again.
Fucking damn, this fucking switch stick shit, bro.
On 4th down, we are already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Nittany Lions will line up here on 1st down and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
Some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line.
Get that!
Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be
like
patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Quick pass. The catch is made. Goes out to stiff arm. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Auburn.
Go get it, Duke.
Oh, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking downfield. It's Penn. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run that hurry out. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught. Completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
Oh, what the fuck is my linebacker at, bro?
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
For the first down.
Well, that's holding.
He pulls in the catch.
They're coming back.
But there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Nittany will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down, bringing pressure.
What is that, man?
Complete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on a 4th down play in the 4th quarter. You're really down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back onto the field.
Chewing clock with the running game. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Using his legs, it's Singleton.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback will throw it off the 1 pass option. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Takes the handoff again. Who's going to get it? So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Points on the board, and they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Dropping back, it's Penn. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a late, deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
North out of bounds at the 48. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here. 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep to the right side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now.